Hi, we're back to look at another RC airplane, and as I like Horizon Hobby and they make kind of nice RC airplanes, I actually have the PT-17 Stearman to look at today. And this is a tiny UMX RC airplane, 4-channel RC airplane that does feature AS3X but no SAFE, so you actually have to fly this one. It also uses a brushed motor, so there is a gearbox inside, and it's quite silent, or it doesn't at least have any obtrusive sound. So I think it's a nice, nice looking, nice sounding little RC airplane. And actually, only one thing I dislike about this one, and it's the battery solution. But first of all, if you look underneath this one, this battery compartment is just so tiny, so it's difficult to actually fit the included 150 milliamp battery. But I like to use the 220 milliamp batteries, and they are impossible to fit. And I've scraped on some paint underneath, and that's because I put a piece of tape to hold the battery, because I don't think the Velcro on this one actually holds the battery that great. It doesn't feel too secure. And the worst part is actually this connector, this one cell connector, which Horizon Hobby uses for these UMX airplanes. It's the same on the Sport Cub S2, it's the same on the Trojan S T28 also, and I think this really actually sucks because it's easy to bend the pins, and I'm never really sure if I have a good connection or not. So to me at least, the battery compartment and this connector is actually the worst part about this one. But other than that, I think this is a really nice small airplane. Of course, if I would compare this one, for instance, like the Trojan T28, I think that the T28 flies faster, and it's a tiny bit bigger. So I think overall it's a more versatile airplane, I would say. Although I think this, what's good about this is actually the design. It does actually look very scale when it's in the air. I am really fond of this blue and yellow and all the stickers on top and the stickers on the bottom. I think this one, as far as the design goes, I really like this. So today we're going to look at the maiden I did on this one, and it's a fall day, so it's gray sky. So I have to apologize. It's not the best environment to shoot at, but sometimes I'm just eager to get something in the air, and well, let's just watch it. Okay, so it's time to maiden this PT-17. Airborne. And this location is the first time I'm flying at this rather nice, kind of big park actually. And what I like about this park is that there are no high trees close to me, so I have a big, wide, open space in front of me, and even the trees and the houses further away, they are not that high really, so it's nice. As you can see, I have no problems doing loops with this one, and it does pitch up quite a lot. So if I'm not on the elevator, pressing the nose down, it does pitch up. I have to say the AS3X, I suppose it does wonders for this small one. I'm not sure how it would fly without it, but with it I think it's really stable. Of course I had no wind today, so there may be like 1 or 2 meters per second, which is nothing. does struggle a bit when you are on top of the loop, because it is a tiny one. So there's a bit of hesitation on top of the loop. And I will definitely try this place again to fly, because I think it's about perfect for this kind of sized airplane. Just on my left shoulder I actually have a flag pole, so I put myself there because then I know where it is. And as this is my first flight with a biplane, I have to say I'm surprised. It does feel more or less like a kind of a high wing airplane. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a mix of both a low wing and high wing airplane. I'm not sure. Apart from the pitching up, and other than that, I think it's nice. It's a bit difficult to do rolls. I think you have to have more speed. But loops are no problem. Of course, you do dip at the end of the loop. So I guess I would be better off flying a bit higher. So next time I will definitely be high up. Well, that was that. At least some sort of smooth landing, but it's difficult to not nose over with this. And it survived, so I'm happy. Nice one. Some post-flight thoughts then. First of all, I have to say I'm glad that it actually flew kind of nice. As I said before, I mean, I had to work the elevator to press the nose down a bit, and of course landings on grass is it's not a picnic, because it's difficult when you have these small RC airplanes. I'm quite happy I actually did such a nice landing after all. It's only a slight nose over, I mean, is this something to purchase? I don't know. There are so many great RC airplanes. And I mean, the best part of this tiny one is the design of it. I'm really fond of this PT-17 Stearman. I wish they could make this one a little bit bigger, maybe in the 600 to 700 millimeter wingspan, like UMX style. That would be a really nice one. But I mean, the design is most definitely the best part. The battery solution, I really despise. I do not like the one cell battery. I think it's just, of course the batteries are cheap and inexpensive, but I don't think it's a nice solution at all. So, I mean, compared to other UMX tiny RC airplanes, if you compare this one with the E-Flite, like the Mustang P51D or the T28, which I've reviewed and looked at, I think they are much more versatile, because they are, the whole package is much better. It's also RTF. This is a BNF version, so I have to provide my own transmitters, so it does become more expensive. And I think the E-Flite ones, they are vastly better, because they are a complete kit. You actually get two batteries, and they have nice battery connectors, and there's a nice place to put the battery, and they fly super nice. So, I mean, I bought this one because I thought it just looked so nice, and I wanted to try biplane. Well, that's about it. I mean, if you like biplanes, if you like small, and if you have like Spectrum transmitter, maybe it's a fun thing to purchase and fly. But other than that, I think you would be better off with something similar like the E-Flite ones. But they don't make a biplane yet, so hopefully they will make one day.